past 48 hours, I've had two words that have been coming forth from within me. And those two words have been equality, equation. And when I really noticed them yesterday, I didn't stop and sit down and look at the point. Instead, I went and made the video, Frog Rock Road, and come home and uploaded the video. And within moments after I uploaded the video, I wanted to delete the video. I felt ashamed. And I felt embarrassed about making that video. And I still do a little bit. And I spent some time, literally, it really felt like time, crying this evening, just crying these tears, because I realized what had happened was I made that video in dishonesty, and dishonesty has a way of revealing itself. And I wanted to basically, what I did was, I've realized this now, is I went seeking for something special, something outside of myself. And it was a place that it is a place I love to go, and it's beautiful to me. And so that's what I did. And what I essentially did was, I used nature. I abused nature for my own self-satisfaction. But all I know is I can only trust myself within what I have walked as living proof of myself, within self-honesty and self-forgiveness, and absolutely stopping and looking at these points when they present themselves to me, and knowing that, what is my intent? Is the information that I am placing as me in this world within the equality equation? Because my outer world reflects what I have accepted and allowed within my inner world, common sense. And so I have to equalize myself out to where my outer world is reflecting my inner world, and my inner world has to be a reflection of self-honesty. So in presenting myself as life, I am presenting myself as the answer to a purpose or a reason that will equal the sum of an equation that's an equality equation, within presenting myself as the reason, the solution. Within my reason, I become the solution. It's interesting, because within me, I really understand what I mean, but I'm not always sure that anyone else understands what I mean. But the truth is, all is me. All is me. And I forgive myself that, I have accepted and allowed myself to have a brief party in the mind, to where I want to be still something that in reality I'm not. How can I be something more special than anyone else when I clicked the button on my computer. I almost shut it off again. How can I be more special than anything here when I am equal to all here? How can I even... There's no common sense within that, even. There's no common sense within it. It's like a seesaw effect. It's like I'm just going up and down the seesaw, up and down, up and down. And within it I'm trying to balance out. And nowhere in it am I pushing even more. When I say pushing even more, what I mean is stopping and realizing every little bitty moment, every little bitty second, every it's all of everything that I am is existing somewhere within this reality, because I'm here. This is where I am. And so within this reality is me. And so that means that every single thing, every movement, every breath that I remain in or that I miss is a part of me that I'm missing. And I'm better now. My congestion's already better. I can breathe better. I'm already not feeling as congested. It's interesting how tight my whole chest was feeling, and congestion and drainage and I'm just so grateful for just so goddamn grateful for this process. There are so many times when I fucking don't think I'm gonna make it. Actually, that's not true. When I say not make it, what I mean is I mean not making it, because I start wanting I just don't have that much energetic stuff that goes on around me, you know? And so I get that's what it is. It's realizing that I have to equalize myself within self-honesty, free from any energetic parties. When I say parties, having a party in my mind, what I'm referring to is resonance patterns, mind consciousness systems, and structural resonance patterns. And what I'm really trying to get at here and point out is that every single point within the equality equation has to come together equally as a whole. We have to all come together, and I am part of that whole. Everybody is. And so one of the things that I'm realizing is that we have so many crosses of ourself to bear. I am starting to understand the equality equation more than I ever have, because it's my point of self-trust within self-honesty, and it is releasing all of the dishonesties, one by one by one, releasing the dishonesties, and gathering one by one by one. I gather, it's like gathering Easter eggs. It's like I've got to go out, not really go out, I've got to gather myself and all of the rest of myself that is everything that's here, and I've got to bring it in within me. Equally, one at a time, and become all that exists here. Because all that exists here is me, and I am all that exists here, and we all are. And just one of us cannot get to this point without the other. I'm gonna stop because my contacts have been in for probably over 20, maybe over 24 hours. And I cried in them, and that didn't help anything. The cry was a different kind of cry for me. It was it was similar to the cries that I would experience when I first started walking my self-forgiveness process, and where it was literally, it was like something, it was just being drained out of me. Within me realizing that I had abused nature. I mean, how often do we ever really look at the facts in that we are abusive in our nature? So, in fact, as long as we exist within self-dishonesty, we will always, and have always, abused nature. The nature of ourselves, which is equal to all that's here. It's the principle of equality. We already exist in this principle, whether we understand it or not. We're all here, so we're equal to where we are. If I walk outside in breathing the air right here, it is me. I am it. I'm equal and one with it. And I've got to focus on that for the gathering of myself, to bring myself to that point of releasing myself from my dishonesties and bringing myself to that point of equal and one with all that are gathered here, because we are the solution, you and me and all of us. So I'm grateful that I would have rather seen the point before I experienced this, that, and the other, all of me. But within every mistake, within every fuck up, or at least within what I perceive maybe as a fuck up normally, and what I used to perceive as a fuck up, I no longer do. I realize now that it just brings me closer to releasing myself from all the bullshit. And it's an equal monetary system is it has to happen soon. So support an equal money system and support world equality. See the common sense. It's you. You'll be supporting you. Thanks.